Welcome back to the consolation rounds for second and third place. Well, third place for sure, possibly second. We start this off with 106 pounds. Lucas Christensen of Iowa Grant Highland. And he is wrestling Aiden Gruenfelder of Pecatonica Argyle. That's on mat number 1. Right now that score is 2-2 with Gruenfelder riding in the top position. On mat number 2, we have Alexander Radovich from New Lisbon, and he is wrestling Rowan Carey of Mineral Point. That match scoreless, and 1:18 to go. So these matches, the winners will wrestle then each other for third and possibly second place, depending on how the cards fall. It's winner go home time. Mat number 3, we're going to jump up to 113 pounds. Let me see who we've got. A Fenimore wrestler? No, DeSoto.
DeSoto.
So that's going to be Montez, Jonathan Montez. Oh, we had a win on mat 2, and that's going to be the Mineral Point wrestler. That is going to be Rowan Carey, winning by way of fall over Alexander Radovich of New Lisbon. So that'll bring up 120-pound Vinny Klum of Viroqua. Klum fighting his way to stay alive. This is a winner-go-home scenario for these first round of wrestlebacks. Vinny Klum wrestling Carson Kroll of Mineral Point. Kroll came into today 22-7. Klum came in at 14-22. 113-pound Montez trailing now by a score of 2-0 to Jacob Orloff of Pecatonica Argyle. No, wait a minute.
Montez is against Sawyer of New Lisbon.
Yeah, Reed Sawyer. Yeah, that's right. Hopefully Ken's getting the camera situation under control.
We're trying. I think we're just about there now.
Kroll in the lead over Klum of Viroqua by a score of 2-0 with 50 seconds left to go. Mat number 1. We've got Gruenfelder still leading now by a score of 8-2, with 3 more near fall points being awarded. 11-2 now the score as we see time expire in the second period.
So I think I'm kind of there. Where were you at with your matches now, Carl?
Well, I've got Matt, my matches.
One right in front of us?
Oh, yeah, that's take
Vinny?
Yep, Vinny
Okay.
Klum is on mat 2.
All right. At 106 pounds on the left side of the screen, upper left, that is going to be, let's see, was that Gruenfeld? Yeah, Gruenfelder. There we go. Gruenfelder taking on Christensen from Iowa Grant. Peck Argyle, Iowa Grant. That is a score of 11-2 now in favor of Peck Argyle, it looks like. And he's just picked up another takedown. So Gruenfelder doing a nice job so far for Peck Argyle. Out in front. Now 13-2, a major decision. Looking for more.
Montez just got pinned down on mat 3. So So Sawyer of New Lisbon is advancing there.
So we should be seeing Biba of Isle Grant Highland and Dylan Powell coming out pretty quick.
Well, we're going to have the other 113-pound. No, that'll be 120. Looks to be one of the Geyer twins, Clayton.
Yep.
So Clayton will face off against Tucker Cobb of, where did we say that school was from?
Is that like Parkview?
No, Marsh something.
Oh, Marshall.
Marshall. Klum with the escape. He trails now 10-1 over Kroll of Mineral Point. Kroll with the takedown again to ease up 12-1. We got 30 seconds left to go in the second period. That's 15-4, your final score on mat number 1.
Who was at that one?
That was Gruen Felder.
Felder.
So now we should see Powell, Dylan Powell and Elliot Biba.
Yep, here they come. I'll keep an eye out on these two. I really enjoy Dylan. He's a great kid. I see him off and on throughout the day, once in a while throughout the day at Brookwood. Of course, he's in the high school and I'm at the elementary, so. But we do cross paths once in a while.
Geyer off to a 2-0 lead on mat number 3, but we've taken a short break for some blood time.
Ken, I just had
cleaned
someone message me that it says stream ended. I don't know what that means to you, but
Really? I don't know what that means, except that something got shut off.
Well, Vinnie Klum will lose by Tech Fall 17-2 over Carson Kroll of Mineral Point, so that will end Vinnie Klum's season. But sectional qualifier as a freshman, I'm sure we'll see him here again in the future.
Yeah, he's done a nice job, and he can be proud of that. Oh, yeah. Stream went down, but Nathan King is back on it. He's got it restarted. He says it's all good now. So thanks, Nathan, for staying on top of that. I forget that there's these time limits once in a while.
So we're going to see Blake Hansen come out on mat number 2, and he'll face off against Brett Birchman of Fenimore. Birchman with the early takedown just 7 seconds into the first period. And now the little leg Turk looks for a facelift. Right on the edge of the mat, he's trying to pull him back on. Clayton Geyer's going to give up the escape on mat 3. He still leads by a score of 2-1 with a minute left to go in the first period.
Oh, a big takedown right there. Here on mat 2, that is Blake Hansen out there. He's got a tall order. Let's see who he's got here. It is, oh yeah, Brett Birchman. I thought it looked like him, but I always figure it's better to look than to just say a name. They're going to do a timeout because Birchman looks like he's got a little bit of a cut above the eyebrow.
Well, I did right before we went to break. I saw Kerry Knutson come out with a mat mop, so we can say that he did work today. If he watches this later on tape delay.
Who's that now?
With Kerry Knutson.
Oh,
so,
he did.
and his water boy was Wayne Keenan.
Well, I did see him out there on the mat working, so yeah. Well, we are back up and running with the YouTube. and Facebook. There was a bit of a timeout there, getting that time limit, but Nathan King here, the IT gentleman at Westby Area School District, able to get things back up and running. So we'll plan for another 4 hours. We might have to restart it one more time. I don't think we're going to be done in 4 hours. It'll be close though.
Well, Clayton Geyer over on mat number 3 is heading into the second period. He leads by a score of 4-2 at 120 pounds over Tucker Cobb of Marshall.
We got a 4-1 score here with now 5-1 as Dylan Powell was warned for stalling, not bringing his man down to the mat soon enough. So Biba has a 4-point advantage now.
My friend Ashley said Facebook Live works, YouTube does not.
All right. Nathan is taking a look at that. So YouTube not working?
That's correct. That's what she said.
I just sent him a text, so we'll hope that's back up and going. Facebook is going, and I know the Twitch is up and running.
Well, Blake Hansen had some near fall against him to end the first period. So Birchman's going to lead going into the second on their feet by a score of 8-0.
Well, Birchman, another one of those highly ranked wrestlers in the state. His situation is he always has to run into Sullivan of Mineral Point. That makes it rather difficult.
Geyer's still leading on mat 3, but through some twists and turns, he's only leading by 1. 6-5 the score, 44 seconds to go, second period. As he wrestles from the top.
Nathan just mentioned too, Shelley, so with whoever's texting you,
yep,
they may have to refresh the page that they're on. So in case they're not on like Nathan's YouTube channel, they might have to refresh. So if you want to let them know. Down to a minute to go here. It's 11-3. Biba out in front of Dylan Powell.
Tucker Cobb of Marshall with the reversal with about 12 seconds left to go in the second period took the lead 7-6 as we see Clayton Geyer's choice to start the third period in the down position. So he'll work from the down position trailing by 1. 2 minutes left to go. And Birchman will win. Nope. He'll get 2 near fall and give up the escape. 14-1 with 15 seconds to go in his match in the second period.
They said they're trying. They have been refreshing and will keep trying, but they haven't gotten it to work yet.
Okay.
And that's what my other friend texted me.
And with the takedown by Birchman, that will end Blake Hansen's season here today. 16-1 your score as Brett Birchman of Fenimore moves on to the third place match.
Well, thanks to Nathan. He is tuning in and listening to this. So he said, he just texted and said, I'll see what I can do. He is able to stream at home just fine. So I guess it depends. I think it really does come down to which one they might be on.
Okay, which one is he watching on?
He didn't say.
Okay.
I'm assuming on his YouTube channel.
Okay, because that's where my friend Ashley is trying to watch as well.
Okay.
Well, mat 2, we've got a 132-pound matchup with, let's see, Navsger of Mineral Point and Nick Stitzer of Riverdale?
Riverdale, yep. Navsger.
There's those river towns.
Well, Dylan Powell is going to lose out on that match, so Biba will move on. Biba will face Reed Sawyer of New Lisbon for the right to go to state. We are at 120 pounds with Kroll picking up a win, and now we have Clayton Geyer still wrestling. That's a 10-8 score against, let's see, Tucker Cobb from Marshall.
And Geyer is now trailing by a score of 10-8.
All right.
Gavin Templin on mat 1 is trailing Sean Duffy of Riverdale by a score of 2-0, 30 seconds to go in the first period. Geyer almost had the takedown on mat 3, but Cobb able to hip over and then go right into a reverse half, catch that far elbow, and he'll get the fall. 10 seconds left to go in the third period. So that will end Clayton Geyer's season. Tucker Cobb will go on to wrestle for third at 120 pounds.
Okay. We just got another text here from Nathan. He said, WIAA Sectional Wrestling at Westby, YouTube.com. That's where we want to go. I'm not sure what's the best direction as far as getting that out to folks, though, if they're watching only on the YouTube channel.
What was it again?
It is WIAA Sectional Wrestling at Westby. So, folks, if you can, I think Nathan is setting something up to let people know on the website, on the Westby Area School District website. So if you can, if anybody gets any text from people, you can let them know that particular saying. Oh, you got something here, Carl.
Yeah, Stitzer has Navsger in a cradle and almost stacked up right on his shoulders. Scotty just about got kicked in the head, the official. We have Seth Greeno and Trevor Paulson of Aquinas, Greeno of DeSoto wrestling on mat 3. That match is still scoreless with Paulson in on a front headlock on Seth Greeno. Stitzer will get 3 near fall. 4-2 the score, but Navsger looking to come out the back door. He's going to go right into almost a near side cradle, but he'll keep the crossface and he'll look for a little leg jerk facelift. So with the reversal, he'll tie it up 4-4 as he works for some near fall. Greeno Paulson match still scoreless. Greeno working the defense to a double leg by Paulson. So they'll end the first period scoreless. And with the flip of the coin, Greeno will defer to Paulson. Paulson will go down.
Ken, is that a .com or .org or
.com?
at Westby.com?
Yeah, here I'm going to send this. I'm going to send this to you, what he sent me,
Okay,
and then you can send that out to some.
perfect.
Paulson with the first points of the match on mat number 3. He'll get the escape. They'll work together on their feet. He's working a Russian tie along the right side of Greeno.
Westby-Norse.org says Nathan.
And with the reversal on mat 2, Stitzer has tied it up 6-6, but Navsger pulls his head out the back door. And he'll pull ahead 8-6 with 20 seconds to go in the match.
My goodness.
They'll go out of bounds. So in a win or go home scenario, Stitzer's trailing by 2. That's been a good match on mat 2.
Uh-huh.
And so is the Greeno-Paulson match. Paulson trying to turn the corner and get 2. He comes around, he gets control of the hips. 3-0 the score over Seth Greeno with 12 seconds to go in the third period. I didn't see what Mineral Point must have won that match.
They did.
Navsger.
Yeah.
Navsger.
Yep. So Preston Burroker should be coming up here on one of these matches. This is going to be up to 145 pounds on mat number 2. That's going to be Pecatonica Argyle's Kristen Orloff and Fenimore's Caden Hahn on mat 2. Mat number 1, that's Riverdale's. Oh, that's Iowa Grant. That's Gavin Templin and Riverdale's Sean Duffy. 126 pounds. Duffy is leading that match by a score of 4-1 as they start the third period. He's going to give Templin the escape to start the third period neutral. Greeno in trouble. He's on his back right now on mat number 3. He's trailing 5-1. 44 seconds to go, third period.
Ashley said, thanks, that works. Just got it. Had to go to his page. Thanks again for doing this, you guys, and Nathan.
Well, if you can pass the word to folks, because I'm not able to do that very well. Trying.
Only thing I can do is put it on Facebook. That's
Yep.
how I get it out there.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah. So Greeno just got pinned.
Yes. So Trevor Paulson will move on to the third place match. Templin still trailing by 2 with just over a minute to go in the third period. (138 pound). We're going to see Fenimore's Tristan Stelt. And Preston Burroker of Viroqua wrestling to go on to third place. Stelt will get the takedown and lock up a near side cradle, put Burroker right over in near fall criteria and the pin. 29-second pin time for Stelt at 138. He'll move on and face the winner of the Dominic Hansen and Ryan Sturgill of Waterloo, the other half of the 138-pound bracket. Templin will fall to Duffy of Riverdale by a score of 6-2 at 126 pounds.
Glad you're able to keep up on this because I'm trying to text people stuff and.
Well, you're doing a whole bunch of stuff right now, I know. Austin Winker of Viroqua will be wrestling Drew Hendrickson, no relation to the Westby coach and former Viroqua alum. I don't believe, anyway. 160-pound wrestleback match. Winker with an early takedown looks to lock up the cradle and does. Goes right into near fall criteria. He's trying to lock the leg down of Hendrickson. Lynn Eisenseed down looking for the pin. And he'll get it. So Winker moves on to face the winner of Jimmy Tibbetts of Mineral Point and Abe Clements of Kickapoo Lafarge.
Well, I think Wyatt Anand actually drops back on that one and will face Clements.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, he does. He lost to Hargrove.
Who does Austin wrestle?
He'll wrestle the winner of the
Anand Clements match?
Clements
Okay.
match. So we have Dominic Hansen on mat number 1. He's wrestling Ryan Sturgill of Waterloo. Go on a 145-pound matchup on mat number 2 with Pecatonica Argyle's Kristen Orloff and Caden Hahn of Fenimore. And 170 down there is mat number 3, David Fargen of Ithaca Weston, and he is wrestling Wolf from Lancaster.
Yeah, Wolf was the replacement wrestler, we'll say, at 170, where he was able to come in as a third place finisher. Unfortunately, one of the Riverdale wrestlers that hurt his shoulder, well, I don't know if for his shoulder or what, but he got hurt and was not able to make it and compete, so they bumped everybody up, Blaschke up to the number 1 spot, and Wolf here, I think it's Logan if I remember right, in the number 2.
Dominic Hansen's match as they start the second period. Hansen working from the down position, but potentially dangerous. That match, match score is 0-0 as they start the second period. A 45-pound match on mat number 2. Hahn leads Orloff of Pecatonica Argyle by a score of 2-1. And Fargen of Ithaca Weston is leading Wolf of Lancaster by a score of 2-0 as we see just 6 seconds to go in period number 1. Fargen will elect to start the second period in the down position on mat number 3.
Hansen, a 1-0 score here at 138 pounds with Sturgill from Waterloo. Hansen with the lead.
Fargen will get the escape and the takedown. He'll pull ahead 5-0 just 30 seconds into the second period. Hansen will capitalize on a faulty throw by Sturgill. 4-2 the score as there's just 10 seconds to go in the second period. Hansen trying to keep control.
Erloff has a near side cradle on Hahn. Hahn is able to break the hold though. And now Hahn gets up after breaking that hand control and picks up the point and a 4-3 lead.
Wow, that's 30 seconds to go in that match. You like to see close matches like that.
Yeah.
They're going to get him for stalling too.
Wow.
Well, the Pecatonica Argyle coaches were not happy about that call from Scotty. But you can't make everybody happy all the time.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, well, they just want to make sure everybody keeps a cool head.
Ooh, good job. Told him to go sit down. Wow, I missed what happened on the third mat because I was watching over here.
Yeah, it was Fargen. I have to almost go into track wrestling.
Yeah,
to get
I
that
will in
one.
a minute.
Okay.
Yes, I believe Fargen won.
Dominic Hansen here, 6-0 lead now.
Vatlin will be up on mat 2, 145-pound match against, this is Ethan Klinkner of Cashton. The neighboring 145-pounders. Jumped all the way up to 182 for mat number 3, and that's going to be mineral points. As soon as I find them on here. Alan James, and he'll wrestle Bryce Galley of Lancaster. Galley with the early takedown. Just 10 seconds into the first period. It's like Hansen's match is finally shaping up to.
Just about done.
Seems like they've been going at it for a half hour.
I know. Pretty crazy.
Hansen will take that match by a score of 6-0.
Must be at 138.
Lancaster's Bryce Galley will come ahead with the first period pin over Alan James of Mineral Point.
Valen picks up the early takedown. Klinkner trying to come out from underneath here, but he's caught in the front headlock. Now he'll get the one. So at 182, Mineral Point was defeated, right?
Yes.
How can we be that far up already?
I know.
Holy cow.
Peyton Havlick is up from Brookwood on mat number 3, and he'll be wrestling Grant Chadwick of Marshall. 195. Havlick with the takedown. Who did we have on mat 1?
This is at 152. We're looking at Bakken from Mineral Point and Moan from Iowa Grant.
Brookwood's Peyton Havlick just got another takedown. He almost was in near fall criteria, but he's going to pull up 4-1 as we see a minute lapse in first period of action. Vatland still leading by a score of 3-1 as he works from the down position, now on his feet.
Moan will look to trip Bakken back down to the mat, maintaining control, and a 2-0 lead.
Chadwick able to catch Havlick. He was trying to do a switch and went right to his back, and Chadwick's going to come away with the pin. 1:30 your pin time for Grant Chadwick of Marshall. $195. Who do we have there? That's the other.
That would be Scallon of Ithaca Weston and Spoke. Not that I'm caught up with anything else, but I was able to catch that.
Well, 145 here. It's a 5-2 lead for Garrett Vatland over Klinkner, and there's 20 seconds remaining in period number 2. It's been a pretty well contested match here. These two wrestlers. There's a quick move. Boy, Vatland trying to come up with that. Both of them are pretty quick. Klinkner trying to capitalize. Nope, time is going to run out. 7-2 your score, Vatland. Meanwhile, Bakken trailing 2-0 here. Now down 3-0. Klinkner just broke away for an escape. It's 7-3 Vatland. Consolation side of things, the winners will tackle each other for the right to go to the state tournament, and the championship matches coming up here as well. We'll be back on 2 mats right here in front of us.
Jed Scallon from Ithaca Weston just came away with the first period fall over Ian Spoke of, is that Watertown?
I believe so. Yes. No, not Watertown, Waterloo.
Waterloo. So that'll bring up 220-pound Mineral Point wrestler Mac Busser, and he will face off against Kemninzer from Iowa Grant Highland.
Trying to catch Vatland in a cradle, but now Klinkner's put himself in a tough spot.
Oh, that he has.
Valen sinking in that half Nelson even deeper now. That'll be your final. 13-5 is your score. Valen moving on. He will face Hahn of Fenimore for the right to go to state.
So this should be the other 52. So this will be O'Neill. And I'm not even going to try that Fenimore name. You do. You do it so well. I like the way you say it.
So why don't you say it again?
Zanjuik.
Zanjuik. O'Neill with the quick takedown 8 seconds into the first period.
(7-1) score with 30 seconds to go on mat number 1 here. Upper left with Bakken and Moan. That match has been going on for a while.
Yeah. Kem Zittner of Iowa Grant Highland taking the lead with a takedown over Busser of Mineral Point on mat 3. He kept crossface. He was trying for a butcher. He's going to switch over, try and do a near side cradle. He's got out in front of Busser. Busser getting up to his feet. And he'll get the escape. 2-1 now the score as we see time expire in the first period.
O'Neill has picked up a takedown, 2-0. Shelley?
I was just going to say, I saw Riley Cade here. He's another official that's up and coming.
Yes.
And then I see Brad Rosh is here as well.
Oh, good. Yeah,
Brad was getting ready to work some crowd control over there.
Yeah, he sure was. Thank goodness he was there.
Well, we will see. We'll see those guys down at the state tournament reffing before too long. They're a good bunch. 2 young officials that really know what they're doing.
O'Neill really going after the cross faces. So O'Neill going into the second period leads by a score of 4-2. As it's deferred to him, he'll choose down to start the second period.
Well, my eyes deceived me apparently on our mat number 1 with Bakken and Moan. It's in the third period. Now there's 33 seconds remaining. Must have been a 1:33 and I didn't see it or something. I don't know.
Moan leading by a score of 9-1.
Zandrick is warned for stalling, not bringing O'Neill back down to the mat in opportune time, I guess. Well, Moan will pick up the victory over here with Bakken. So he will move on. At 152 pounds, he'll wrestle the winner of this matchup at on mat 2 with O'Neill and Zandwich.
We'll have Annan and Clements on mat 1. Abe Clements of Kickapoo Lafarge and Wyatt Annan of Fenimore.
I think they just came out right on mat 1.
220-pound match on mat 3. Busser and Chemnitzer tied up starting the third period, 2-2, as Busser works from the down position. Well, Clements in a predicament over on mat 1. On and in near fall. Got a leg jerk, facelift, and now he's going to come over. He'll get awarded his 3 near fall, and after the takedown, it'll be 5-0 as Clements works from the down position. They go out of bounds on that 2. O'Neill still leading by a score of 6-1. Both wrestlers in the neutral position.
Shelly, you got a big toss over there.
Yeah, it sure was a big toss. Got some excited fans over here.
Chemnitzer pulls ahead 6-3. 10 seconds to go. So he has punched his ticket onto the third place match. And Mac Busser from Mineral Point will be headed home.
So Chemnitzer lost that one or won that one? Won that one. Thank you.
.50 seconds to go in the O'Neill and Dajwich Manwich sandwich match.
The Manwich sandwich, huh?
And as he gets the takedown, O'Neill pulls ahead 8-1, 35 seconds to go. Period number 3. On and leading Clements by a score of 5-0 on mat 1. And now they're pulling the tape. They're going to get rid of mat number 3.
Over on mat number 1, it's 5-0 the score. 25 seconds remaining in that second period of action.
O'Neill, your victor of Cashton, going on to face Mullen in the 152-pound third place match.
Ken, is there somewhere you'd like my camera located now?
No. No, well, I think what we'll do is, since we are going to be looking at, I suppose I could go to the...
So mat number 2, that was Cameron Wolf of Fenimore with the big takedown over Tate Hirsch of Pecatonica Argyle. 182-pound wrestler. Clements and Anand match. That's another one of those that are just going on forever. Clements still trailing by a score of 7-2, but he is on the board now. And Wolf of Fenimore with a near side cradle over Hirsch, and that'll send Wolf on to the third place match to face Bryce Galley of Lancaster. So we still have another 170-pound match to wrestle. And that'll be Blaine Primer and Nathan Blasky of Fenimore.
Looks like we're doing.
We're jumping up to 220.
220?
Yep, this will be Nathan Woodhouse and Henry Briggen of Cashton on mat 2. Area wrestlers looking to punch their ticket to the Cole Center next week. What a match by Clements, that 160-pound freshman. Coming in with just a 500 record, but a tough wrestler. Wrestling, he's had a really good season. 160 pounds as a freshman, that's tough. I was there. I offered my whole freshman year.
Oh boy, it's not easy.
I was a boy among men.
Well, there you have it. Anand will move on.
Blasky, 170 from Fenimore, came into today at 28 and 18, 26 and 18. We'll see if I can, 28 and 16.
On that previous match, I'm sorry, I got to check on something. Did Wolf and Farjan, did Farjan win that? Did we say Farjan won it?
Farjan did win.
He did win, okay.
I don't think we confirmed that with track wrestling, but I think Shelley's on
I'm
it.
going to take a peek at that currently and see what I can figure
Woodhouse
out.
with a nice high crotch right into a double into near fall criteria over Henry Briggen of Cashton. And the pin, minute 30 pin time at 220 pounds for Nathan Woodhouse as he will face off Jackson Chemnitzer of Iowa Grant Highland.
And I can verify that Farjan won with a fall in 3:48.
Thank you.
So let's see, we've got two 285-pounders to wrestle off. Jamie Floam Presley and Caleb Marchwick of Ithaca Weston, Austin Culpet of Cashton, and Isaac Bibba of Iowa Grant Highland. And wrestling right now on mat number 1 is Blaine Primer and Nathan Blasky of Fenimore.
Well, that's a good move. They're going to, instead of waiting.
Yeah.
I know there's something to do with the track wrestling, and however that's, I don't know the ins and outs of track wrestling, but
It's over my head.
Mine as well.
I'm glad that they're moving the match so we can keep things rolling here. Two nothing score here with Primer taking on Blasky.
Primer had to drink another half gallon of tea to make 170 today.
My goodness.
Who are his parents? Is that
Bryce and
yeah, okay. It's hard to believe Bryce has one that old.
Well, here's our matchup, Carl, with culprit of Cashton.
Brittany Miller is his mom. I had to think about that for a second. She was a Padretti. Oh, they're going to watch ribs on that one.
Yeah.
Really wasn't a slam, though. I just kind of came down hard.
Yep.
But, yep, give him the takedown. There you go.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's tough when you get a big guy up in the air. You know, you're supposed to bring him down under control. He did a pretty good job with it. It was just it's a lot of weight moving.
I'd like to see anybody control over 200 pounds coming down to a mat.
Well, right. I'm impressed they can pick him up.
Yeah.
Bibba with the near side cradle locked up. Culprit doing a good job getting back up to a tripod base and now up to his feet.
Well, he'll get a fresh start here. This 285-pound weight class has got some very solid wrestlers in there. I tell you, they are.
It's like that old commercial, Where's the Beef? Well, it's on mat 2 right now.
Yeah. Primer able to roll through. Not giving up any back points there.
Ceremonial dance of the heavyweights. Head throw attempt by Biba. Culprit, nice drive right through to his back into near fall criteria. Looking for the pin, trailing 5-1, and he'll get the pin. He'll punch his ticket to the third place match. As Biba's senior season will come to an end here at sectionals at Westby. He'll go away with a senior record of 31-12, which is respectable. But Culprit, a junior from Cashton, 34-12, 35-12.
Now, did Marchwick, did he already wrestle?
Nope.
So he's going to come out here now.
Well, he's scheduled for mat 1.
Oh,
so
I
we'll
see
see if they move it.
Okay.
Permer still wrestling tough into the third period, only trailing by 4.
At 182 pounds, Wolf is in the third place match.
182?
Yeah.
Yes.
See, I was busy with more stuff going on, so 195 we got, 220 I got, and we're waiting on 285. All right, well, that's good. We're somewhat caught up, I guess.
For the moment.
For the moment.
Till the
anyways.
next flurry.
Yeah.
Blasky was able to fight off the double leg attempt by Primer and capitalize, turn the corner, and he'll extend his lead. They must have given the points to the wrong guy. Should be 6-0 right now instead of 4-2.
Okay.
Blaine a little credit for wrestling up almost 20 pounds from his walking weight.
That's pretty awesome, really, when you stop and think about that, to do that.
Well, it looks like Riley's working the computer over there at that mat.
We'll see time expire Score should be 11-0, I believe. And the head coach just went over there. And I think he.
Well, it becomes a major decision for him, and you know, there's team records and stuff, so you want to get it right.
So he'll move on and face David Fargen of Ithaca West in the third place match. And now our final match of the wrestleback round. This will be Caleb Marchwick of Ithaca West and Floam Presley of Cambridge. I don't know if they'll take a short break after this or not.
Yeah,
I mean, they're all ready to go here.
I'm thinking they're ready.
Marchwick kind of bowled his way over for a takedown, and he's got Floam Presley on his back. He's looking for near fall and possibly a pin just 30 seconds into the first period. And he'll get the pin. 48-second pin time for Caleb Marchwick of Ithaca Weston.
Well, that means our stage is set when it comes to the rest of our matches coming up here with Marchwick. Our final shot here, we'll say. Championship and third place matches coming up here in just a few moments. We want to say thanks to all those sponsors. We want to thank you for joining us. And I am going to do a quick little sign off just for the sake of the rebroadcast. Thanks for joining us here on this consolation side. For Shelley Keenan, Carl Zuby, I'm Ken Manning. We'll see you right back here real soon on the mats. Championship matches and third place. It's the ticket to state for those third place finishers and more. We'll return in a moment.